over now.
I will always love you, Mikey.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy By Sha. Let's get it, let go. You know what I'm saying? And today, if you read the title, it's story time, right? And I got a story time, and it's about shit. This crazy thing is,
It's about me.
shit.
Wow.
I was gonna say we could have just ate and did the story time, but it's like let's just knock this shit out.
We're already here. We already got the light set up and everything.
You did have a great set, and I was like, let's just do it. So me and Shay did a video on her channel, kind of telling people how it is to date her, and or get to know her, however you want to play it. We did that video, and we kind of touched on the topic where why I didn't like what really separated us.
Why ain't work?
Yeah.
Why ain't work?
That too.
Because sometimes shit just don't work. But that shit,
yeah.
That was.
Yeah. So, and this is pretty much the story time. And
if you came from my channel, hey guys, welcome to By Sha's channel, By Sha Media.
That's my company. You got lip gloss on your teeth. Oh, that was disgusting. I'm not cutting that out. I'm not cutting that. Yeah, welcome back to my channel, guys. If y'all new, huh? No, you good.
It's there, y'all guys.
It's makeup. You'll be alright. But
you gonna let me have makeup on my teeth?
You good? I think you good.
I'm good.
Do this. Tyra Banks told me that.
For what?
I don't know. She did it, and the lipstick came off her teeth.
There's no lipstick on my teeth.
You got makeup on your teeth.
Where?
Let your tooth brown. How you gonna see it from? All right. Anyway, let's do the
That's a mirror right there, y'all.
No, it's not. She's crazy. She's looking in the wall. But anyways,
oh yeah.
Let's get into the story time.
Yeah, let's do that. Cause I'm kind of hungry now that she ate them noodles in front of my face.
What you got to taste for?
I don't know. You food guy?
Don't start that, please.
Tacos.
If you're new to my channel, please go follow my new Instagram. It's in the corner below. It's By Sha MG.
He got locked out.
Media group. No, not even that I got locked out. We're just trying to get the media group page to a good number. You know what I'm saying? Help support that one. If you have been here a while, you probably know about my other Instagram, Mike_Sha5 is still active. You can still go get good food reviews and everything over there.
You can.
But let's get into the story time. Okay. So me and Shay, we went on a blind date because of Dope DJ. And it went cool. You know what I'm saying? The blind date was cool. We actually went out again for lunch. We got fucked. And then I think before she was going out of town, I was going to pull up on her, right?
Yes.
And I was like,
facts.
This is what happened. I was like, hey.
I'm gonna let him tell you his version of what happened, and then we're gonna say my version because there's two perspectives in the situation.
So boom, check this out. So this is what happened. I called her. I was like, hey, what you doing? Nah, I ain't doing nothing. You know, first of all, she didn't answer the first time. It took her a couple times to answer, and when she didn't answer, she actually called DJ and asked him what he was doing. So
I don't think that's what happened.
You definitely did that. Roll the tape back. But anyway, so that happened. She finally picked up, answered the phone. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Then she was just like, nothing, what you doing? I was like, hey, you trying to go out tonight? You trying to come to the bowling alley? And we was going to go bowling. So with that being said, she was like, how far are you? And I was like, shit, I'm like 10, 15 minutes away. And so this girl is so literal. She was like, okay, 10, 15 minutes. All right. Listen, y'all. I come in 20 minutes because, look, I stopped at the bowling alley first to make our reservation. And then I came over here. So it took me an extra 5 minutes because no, it was busy. It was definitely busy.
It was not 5 minutes.
No.
It was like 30 minutes you got here.
All right. So listen, y'all. It took me an extra 10 minutes on top of the time that I told her.
But he said 15.
Hold on. This is my turn.
Okay.
It took me an extra 10 minutes on top of the time I told her 15, 20 minutes. So with that being said, I feel like everybody gives somebody, a little grace period. Even your job give you grace period. Not Shay. She don't give you no kind of fucking grace. If you say 10 to 15, you better be in 10 to 15. Okay? Now, I don't say nothing. I just like, I'm on the way. I'll let you know when I'm outside. But in hindsight, you know, that's what started it. So I get here, and then she tells me she don't even want to go bowling no more, bruh. And I'm like, what do you mean I want to go bowling? Like, I done took it on myself to make the reservation. They're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be, because you know when you go bowling on a Friday, Saturday, you know, a busy night, they like,
was that a Friday?
Yeah, it was like Friday, and it was like, yeah, they was like, yeah, it's an hour away, and I was like, oh, that's perfect, because now I done put my name on the list. I can leave and come get you. By the time we get back, it'd be like 10, 15 minutes. All we had to wait. Probably not even that. They probably already done called her name. But, you know, me being the great person I am, I come in and I say, hey, how you doing? You know what's going on? She has a funky attitude. I don't want to go anywhere no more. I got undressed. You were late. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you have me sitting here waiting?
I didn't say those words.
That's cap. That's cap. She was like, why you have me sitting here waiting? Yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, oh, like, she not even trying to hear what I got to say. Like, she wasn't even trying to hear, hey, I had stopped at the bowling alley because it's an hour wait. You know, when I called and I put her name on the list. So that's why I'm late. Like, she didn't even let that even come out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the first time you probably heard me say that. Exactly. So that didn't even come out that night. So she was just like, yeah, I just want to stay in. I don't even want to go outside no more. Because she's an introvert. She didn't want to go outside in the first place. And I was like, all right, cool. Let's just chill in the crib. So we was chilling in the crib. And, you know, we was just watching TV. No snacks. You know what I'm saying? I think she had some Cheez-Its. You know what I'm saying? We just Netflix and chilling. No chill. You know, extra Netflix. And, you know, we were just on our phones and shit. And so I was like, what you doing? Like, you know, get off your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off your phone. Come here, girl. You know what I'm saying? Get a little closer to Mikey Mike. And she was like, no. And so, like, me being who I am, you know, I was like, man, get off your phone. So I grabbed her phone, right? And I tell you guys, I ain't... Listen. I grabbed her phone, right? And I tell y'all, I didn't know that people could change the color of their eyes. Because her eyes turned like bloodshot red, like...
Now what happened?
Like she was like transforming into Incredible Hulk. And she literally was like...
That's not what happened.
And I'm sitting here with the phone like... Bruh, you good? Like, I'm like, she's like, give me my phone. I'm like, nah, come and get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still playing, but now I'm playing with the damn Incredible Hulk. And so it's like, I'm over here on some chill vibes, and I'm like, yeah, come get it, you know, on the other side of the couch. And she's over there like, give me my phone. And so out of nowhere,
he never gave it back.
Listen, it's my turn. So she's like, give me my phone. And I'm like, nope, you gotta come get it. And she ain't never come get it. And so she was trying to come get it. And when she came over to come get it, and she was like, no, give me my phone.
I sound like Brooklyn.
So look, she's like, give me my phone. And I'm like,
that's not what happened.
At this point, I'm like, wow, like, whoa, bro. And she's like, you don't pay the bill for this phone. This is my phone. And I'm like,
that's not what happened.
And I'm like, are you serious? Like, you serious right now? And she was like, you know what? You need to get out. And I was like, oh, you for real?
He said no.
And I'm like, bro, you tripping. Like, you tripping. And I was sitting there for a second. And I'm like, bro,
you literally said no.
No, and then I was like, nah. And I was like, nah. I'm like, nah, like what? Like, what's up? Like, what's up with you? And I'm trying to communicate with her. And then she's like, no, you need to go. I'm about to call the police. And I'm like,
why would you do that?
And I'm like, what? I'm like, you would threaten the police in this day and age? I'm a black man. And I'm like, wow. she gonna call the police on me. So I'm like, shit, y'all know when the black dude here, police, you know, it's like, shit, I gotta go. It ain't like, and I was just like, well, all right, well, I'll see you later. Like, I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving. So I left, and then it was just like, I think you text me. And you said,
know I didn't text you.
No, you did.
I definitely did not text you.
No, listen, you text me, and you was just like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. That's what you text me.
Oh yeah, I probably did say that.
You text me something like that, like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. And then you called DJ.
I did call DJ.
But I went down the street to DJ's house.
But I don't think I told DJ what happened. Not that night.
No, not that night. You didn't. And then I think he like kind of told me what happened. I think
he asked me what happened.
Yeah, he was like,
because you said something to him.
I was like, bruh, Shay tried to call the police on me. And he's like, what? He's like, that don't even sound like her. I was like,
because you and Ty. All right, now that you told your part,
I'm not finished.
How are you not finished?
I gotta tell the other parts.
What other parts are there?
All right, go ahead. Tell whatever.
What other parts are there?
Whatever truth you done said in critical. All right. Go ahead.
All right, so let's rewind it back. Rewinding it back. All right, so like he said, we did meet through DJ, and we ended up, kind of like hanging out, and kind of like we went on a date after that. But then, I guess the real the issue, one of the issues started because you didn't mention this part, but I think we were talking, and during us hanging out, I was like, yeah, I really want a mixer so I can like bake stuff and like cook stuff. Right?
Look, hold on.
No.
Look. Because I just thought about something, because we actually went out twice, because we went to Pines with Mary Jane and Dope.
Yo, we did do that.
We did. That's why I was just gonna mention that we went out a second time, and I kind of fucked up because she liked oysters, and she was just like, these oysters are ass. And I'm just like...
And the po' boy. The po' boy was ass.
My po' boy was good.
No, that po' boy was ass.
No, because I got no tomatoes on mine.
I didn't get tomatoes on mine either. I'm talking about, like, you're talking about, this is just one of the best po' boys.
No,
and I eat
but
it,
I said...
And I eat it. Y'all... If y'all don't know, I'm from New Orleans, you hear me?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I have this po' boy, and this po' boy tastes like gringo food.
It tasted real commercial, guys. And
it tastes like gringo food.
To me, a good po' boy is great. A large size shrimp.
There's no seasoning sauce on this at all.
See, she shouldn't have got the fried po' boy. She should have got the grilled po' boy.
Either way, it looked like they put salt and pepper on it and put it on a bun.
Jose wasn't there that day. Anyway.
And the oysters, they were like this big. How you get baby oysters? They wasn't even full grown. They wasn't even adolescent oysters. But anyways, so we went out. So
that's why you can't date in Atlanta. These girls aren't grateful. They wanted the oysters. I put it to an option. I asked you what you wanted. Tell me what you want.
But before that, we were walking around.
Ungrateful.
Where were we walking around at? Because we had met up, because y'all did that video of us being in H&M.
That was random though. We didn't know we were gonna meet y'all there. I didn't know.
No, but we ended up seeing each other.
Yeah.
We all saw each other, and we kind of like walked around 16th Street, Atlantic Station.
We was in Atlantic Station.
Yeah, Atlantic Station. But anyway, so we did that, and that's how we ended up at that nasty behind place that he took me to go eat, and I will never eat there again. Yeah. And I haven't.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah. Back to that. Back to the. It was after this. So after this, we were like talking and stuff like that, and I told him what I was just saying like something I would like for my birthday. I wasn't saying something I like for my birthday. I was just saying something that I needed, and it was like a
hand mixer.
A hand mixer. And so
I left this out.
Yeah, he left his part out.
Keep going.
So he has his hand mixer because he bought it for my birthday, but my aunt had bought me one for Christmas, like literally a few days before, and I had already opened the box and I already was using it, and he was like, no, he came in and he was like, oh, this is what I got for you. So I'm opening, it's like, oh, okay. And I was like, dang, I said my aunt just got me one. He was like, well, take that one back.
No, and I was like,
that's what you said.
What
you
I said,
no.
What I said
take
is,
it back.
Take mine. You could have took mine back and did something with the gift card.
No, you told me to take my aunt's back.
Why would I tell you to take your aunt's
That's what you said.
That's me.
That's what you said.
Appreciate that, man.
You said you should just take that one back.
Take that one back.
That's exactly what you said.
Wait, was hers? It was the same one too,
It's
right?
the same exact one.
I know it was the same exact one. Yeah.
Because I said, dang, that's the same exact one. And he was like, yeah, take hers back. I said, I already opened it. And he was like,
Well, take mine back.
No, you didn't say that. He was like, dang, what you want me to do with it? I said, I guess you can take it back.
I took that bitch back too, y'all. Like a motherfucker.
So anyway, so I felt like he was a little kind of like salty about that anyways. But then
I got my money back. Can't be salty.
Anyway, so a little while after that, we we're supposed to go bowling. So this is the situation he talked about. So we were supposed to go bowling. He calls me and he's like, it's like 9 something, right?
It was definitely 8. It was early. It was still early.
It was not
7:38 because you had to get time to get dressed.
But you ain't get here till 9.
No, listen. I called you at 7:30. You didn't call me back until 8 after you got off the phone with DJ. Because you got off the phone with him, then you called me and said, oh, hey, I missed your call. I was asleep.
I was sleeping. But you didn't believe me that I was sleeping.
Because you were just talking to DJ.
No, because you don't. Because, all right, y'all. So when I first, I sleep a lot. Like, a whole lot. When I first met him, he thought that shit was cap.
She sleep ridiculously.
Like, he thought that shit was cap. Like, he really thought that I was just not answering his phone call.
To just sleep this much. It's not. See, this is the thing.
I sleep a lot.
No, look. This was the thing. It's not that you weren't answering the phone calls. It was that if I called you during your sleep, you called DJ.
Because he called me.
But look, I called you too.
But DJ called me first.
But if we're dating,
DJ called me.
But if we're dating, you would be like, oh, shoot me a text. Hey, I'm gonna call you in a second. I gotta call everybody else back. That would have meant a lot. That would have went a lot further. And then it's like, oh yeah, I just text her. That's different. But you don't. Your communication skills suck. But we already talked about that.
So DJ called me first, right? Me and DJ talk, I don't like 4 or 5 times out the week, right? So we talk very frequently. But DJ had called me first at this instant. First. So when people call me, I call them back in the order that they called me. I FaceTime DJ. To my knowledge, I didn't know that they was together. I don't think I FaceTime. I think I called him. I didn't know these two were together. So, but anyway, so I ended up calling Mike after, and I told him I was sleeping. He was just like, all right, cool. And then he was like, that's exactly what the fuck he said. And then he was like,
this is funny.
And then he was like, do you want to go bowling? And I was like, yeah, sure. I have no problem going bowling. He was like, all right. He said, I'll be there in like 15, 20 minutes. And I was like, okay. When he said 15, 20, no, you said 10, 15 minutes. And I was like, all right, cool. So I gave him 20 minutes.
Your Honor, that is false.
I gave him 20 minutes and he was not here. And then I was like, all right, cool. I guess, he texted me or nothing. I didn't know what was going on. So he said he's doing all this stuff behind the scenes. So I didn't know that he was doing these things. So I didn't know he stopped by this place or anything. So I'm just like, dang, it's about 30 minutes by the time he tells me that he's like pulling up. And when people say they pulling up, well, when Mike said he pulling up, he's still 5 minutes away.
I can't say nothing to that. I plead the fifth.
He is still 5 minutes away. So because he's still like, I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm like, at that point, I'm just like, I don't want to go anymore. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. And then he's just like, and then he gets here and I tell him, he's like, he looks at me. He literally looks at me and drops his jaw like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, you took too long. And he's just like,
that's exactly what she said.
Yeah.
She said I took too long.
And then he was like, it was only 10 minutes after. I said, yeah, but you didn't let me know. And he was just like, whatever. So then he was already upset. He was already agitated. I was agitated because, sir.
She already didn't want my hand blender.
Anyway, so it was like, all right, whatever. So then we're sitting on the sofa and we're watching TV. He said, get off my phone. He did not. He was on his phone doing whatever because he has like how many ever phones or whatever for like business. And then so he puts one phone down and he picks up his other phone and just kind of like working or whatever. So then I get back on my phone. So he put his phones down and he looks at me like,
I'm off my phone, so you should be off your phones.
Yeah, so he looks at me and then he just takes my phone. He didn't say get off the phone. He just took it. So that was cap. That was cap that you asked me to get off my phone.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I really did, Shay.
No, you didn't.
I was like, Shay, get off your phone. He was like,
I was like, hold on.
yeah.
I said, yeah, and I said, hold on. And then he got back on his phone.
My butt too big for this chair.
I told you that. He was like, no, that's fine. But anyways, he was like, oh no. He was like, yeah, he was like,
My ass feels square. That's real weird.
Anyways, so that happened, and I'm just like, so he takes my phone, right? We're not going to debate how that happened, but he takes my phone without asking at that point. And then he puts it behind him.
Give them an example on how.
I'm Shay, right? So I'm on my phone, texting. I have my phone right here. So this is gonna be a prime example. So I have my phone.
Shay, please get off your phone. I need your attention. I'm thriving for it. Yeah, that's.
So you gonna cap?
That's how it was.
That's not how that happened.
Please, darling.
No.
Get off.
So I'm on my phone. He has his phone. He then puts his phone down. No, before he puts his phone, it's like, oh, so you're gonna just stay on your phone? I'm like, all right. I said, just give me 1 second. And then he was like, so then he goes back on his phone, and then he goes. Then he puts his phone. He closes his phone. Puts his phone down. Then he stares at me. And then he does this. And that's my same reaction. I said, "Give my phone back." And he was like,
"Come and get it."
No, he said no.
Cap.
He said no, y'all. He said no.
That cap is fuck, y'all. Y'all already know that cap.
He said no.
Y'all know that's cap. Y'all know that's
so I'm like, why not? He was like,
no, why not?
And I'm like, why not? So
y'all hear that? That's that Incredible Hulk.
And I was,
like I said,
I was like, you playing too much. He was like, come and get it. And I was like, no, give me my phone. I said, I shouldn't have to come and get it. I said, it's my phone. He was like, no. And I was like, sheesh. And I was like, you ain't paying no bills or nothing, so why are you trying to hold my phone? And he was like, come and get it. So then like my sofa has like I have a sectional or whatever. So in my sectional is like a little part of the sectional where it's like, it's not a gap, but it's like where the, it's called chase, right? Yeah. That's what it's called?
You tell me. It's your story. You can be called whatever you want.
Anyways, so it's the part where chase connects to the sofa. I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it. So he puts the phone right there. And he's like sitting right there. So he's basically sitting on the phone. And he would not give me the phone back. And it made me angry. I was like, give me my phone.
She's very frustrated, guys.
So then I finally, so we're literally wrestling. We're wrestling like we are in the WWE or some shit. It was definitely wrestling.
I feel like I was being attacked, guys.
No, because if you would have gave the phone back, then none of this would have happened.
So continue with your stuff.
Anyway, so then I finally wrestled my phone out of his hands.
Keep going.
Because he's very strong. So I wrestled my phone out of his hands.
I'm strong.
And then he goes.
I'm strong.
Anyways, so then he goes. Then he's laughing. So I'm serious.
Oh, she was so mad.
I was pissed, and he's laughing. I was like, bro. I was like, nah. I said, that's not cool. I said, you can leave. And he was like, no. He literally sat there for like a couple seconds.
That don't even sound like me, y'all.
He sat there for a couple seconds and told me no. I was like, no. I was like, you gotta go. And he was like, nah. I said, you serious? And I was like, yeah, I'm serious. I said, that was childish. And he was just like, so you really gonna make me leave right now? And I'm like, yes, if you don't leave, I'm gonna have to call the police. And he's just like, so you really gonna call the police? It's like, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
No, you said I'm about to call the police, not I'm gonna have to call the cops.
That's not what I said.
Cap as fuck. Like, yeah, if you don't leave, I'm gonna have to call the authorities. You did not say no shit.
Yes, I did.
Said, you need to get out. That's what you said.
I did. Eventually, you said you gotta get out, and you told me no.
You said you gotta get out. I'm about to call the police, and I'm like,
I didn't say that. And then,
say that is what you said.
That's what you believe. If that's what you believe, Mikey, then that's what I said. But yeah, that is what happened. That's my perception of what happened.
Well, in the comments below, y'all let us know what y'all think happened, what side y'all are on, and who y'all believe. You know,
Is it
honestly,
Team Shay or Team Mike?
Hey man, y'all better not let me down. It's Team Mike all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. Adults can move on from certain situations, and that's what we did. We moved on from certain situations, and but yeah, that did put a hinder in our friendship. That incident, when I was attacked by the Incredible Hulk.
I did not attack him. Don't let him. Look at me, y'all. I am 5'2". I weigh about 170 pounds because that thing be thinking. And
You be thinking,
I'm not that big. How can I attack somebody of Mikey stature?
bruh, I think I'm about to make some shirts that say that thing thingy. That thing thingy. Anyways.
But if you want to see the video that we referred to before this, please make sure you check it out on my channel. It's Laced by Sha. Hopefully it will be in the description box.
It's always in the description. If it's not, then you just gotta let me know. Like Mike put it in the description. But
I'll come to the comments and blow it up. Cause it's Team Sha.
Yeah. Also check out our last video we just did. It's gonna be here somewhere.
It's somewhere around here because he embarrassed me.
In the last, oh yeah, when I went through her phone, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
That was not cool. That was
cool.
Embarrassing.
And we called people too. Like we called like the dudes in our DMs.
He FaceTimed everyone.
Yeah. Even the guy with the girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Beyonce. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you're still here, if you're not here, you know
how they gonna hear it if they ain't here?
That's why I always say, if you're not here, man. But if you're here, I appreciate you. Don't forget to comment. Don't make me feel like I'm talking to myself. Like the video, share it with your mama, your grandmama. Subscribe to Shay's channel. It's gonna be in the description below. Check out the last video we did on her channel as well.
If you need a refresher about the blind date,
yeah,
it'll be linked down in the description.
I'll make sure that it's gonna be a lot of links down there. You already know.
Just check it out.
I'm good with the links. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, what else is there to mention? Go follow my new Instagram again if you're new. Mike Shaw MG. Follow Shay's Instagram.
It's Shay SHA. Is it .MORIS? Either way,
you gonna find it. You'll see her face.
You'll see my face.
And
I look like this.
You know.
Let's go get something to eat.
We about to go eat. I'm starving. All right, guys. Till next time. It's your boy Mike Shaw.